Hey there, and happy Friday. This is an unusual time for me to hop on a live, but it has been a very busy week. I'm actually in one of our private treatment rooms at our new space here in West LA. We're moving tomorrow, so I am super sweaty. This is one of our little rooms. I'm super sweaty because I've been packing up today, and I just had a couple moments, and I really thought, first, Allison, hey Allie, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me live. I really wanted to share a little bit and make sure that you knew. Oh, Allison says congrats. I can't tell you how excited I am about our new space here. I'm so excited. We're going to be moving all day tomorrow in West LA, and then we open back up on Monday, which is awesome. I'll give you a little tour at the end here. But what I really wanted to share with you is we have our vestibular migraine webinar tomorrow. So we did the first round on Tuesday. We're doing it again tomorrow. I went on Tuesday and it was phenomenal. I got so many little nuggets of information, and I wanted to share one of them with you. Actually, I'm going to share a picture here from an article that Jaimy and Katherine shared, which was Altered Gray Matter and vestibular functional connectivity in patients with vestibular migraine. And this just came out in 2021. And I won't go into the full study, but basically they looked at fMRI imaging, compared those with vestibular migraine to healthy controls, and really found differences in this functional connectivity. And I want to show you one of the images here. So let me pull this up. So this is one of the images. By the way, this is a free full text article. So I'm going to share this in our newsletter. So if you're a part of our newsletter, you'll get this later today with a link to this free full text article on the functional connectivity issues in vestibular migraine. But basically what they found is those portions of the vestibular cortex were different in people with vestibular migraine, and that shouldn't be that surprising, really. Makes sense that the vestibular cortex would be different, and some of those connections and even the volume of that cortex being different. Now, I remember actually Katherine in the webinar saying, like, doesn't mean, don't worry, it doesn't mean your brain is shrinking or there's something that's irreversible there. But what's important is that it's connectivity. And I wanted to pull up one other picture here from that article. I think it's this one, where they really looked at that vestibular cortex and the activity and the connectivity with some of the other areas like the frontal cortex. So what's important, again, in vestibular migraine, much like other disorders that we see a lot, much like persistent post-concussion symptoms, like 3PD, like functional neurologic disorders, the functional MRI imaging is showing connectivity, functional connectivity changes that are really important to acknowledge and then to treat. What we know is that through rehabilitation, through therapy, that these connections can change. They're malleable. This is neuroplasticity right here. When we know there's a functional connectivity issue, we also know that it can change. So this is something that is really important and was really eye-opening that they shared in the vestibular migraine webinar. Then they went on to share even more. And so, by the way, I'm just going to pull up one other image here. So they went on to share even more about vestibular migraine for treatment, really great insights into treatment via lifestyle approach. And by the way, if you're coming tomorrow, come live, because there's a special handout on the lifestyle approaches that is yours when you come live. And then they also announced this, and this is super exciting. Jaimy and Katherine did the first version of this course, Positive Spin Volume 1, last year. It was our biggest, most popular course, and Volume 2 is coming out in August. Right now, you can get Volume 2 for the early bird rate through the 26th of May, but this particular remix, it's gonna be another 80s mixtape, by the way. I'm so excited for that. Vestibular migraine, mal de débarquement, Meniere's. So talking about some of those most complex disorders that have flares and relapses and are unpredictable and can be so challenging to manage. So this is what Positive Spin 2.0 is going to be about. And one of the most exciting things, so I'm going to grab one more piece here. One of the most exciting parts of this that I know I am personally really looking forward to is this. And this is a dizziness community. So it's official. We are announcing it. Jaimy and Katherine are building a community of mentoring in the toughest dizziness cases. So after the Positive Spin course, you can actually get a year long of mentoring in your most complex cases. This is going to include live sessions every other month. So low commitment for you, live sessions, and then a 24/7 availability in a community of experts. This is really amazing, has not been done before. So if you are working with people with dizziness, with complex dizziness, and looking for mentoring, this is the way to do it. This is not a course. So this is the add-on to Positive Spin. This is a Positive Spin community. Jaimy and Katherine are leading this up. We're hosting it with Re+active Education, and we're so excited. So come to the webinar tomorrow, get a little sneak peek of vestibular migraine, pathophysiology, assessment, and treatment, and learn about Positive Spin 2.0 and this amazing community. So I'm pretty excited about that, in case you couldn't tell. So since I'm here, and this actually is my favorite treatment room right here, I got a little selfie stick. So I'm gonna see if I can take us on a little tour here. This is my favorite because it has the nice view. It's like a really nice cloudy day today here in West LA, but the clouds break and you can actually see the ocean. And I don't know about you, but whenever I get to see the ocean, I just have an immediate breath of relief. So this is my particular favorite room because, well, all of these rooms actually have the ocean view, but this one has, I don't know, just a nice little door inside light as well. We love our building here. Our management has been amazing, and just what they've been able to do for us is really great. So I'm gonna come out here, and we're just finishing up the last little pieces. So behind me, I think you'll see a little bit of cabling happening. And then I'm walking out here into, I'm gonna come this way, into our main gym, and let me show you what we had installed today. One of my favorite pieces of equipment all the way over here on our sport court, but this is our TRX. We use this for literally everything, like monkey bars, but for hanging, for suspending people and all the bands and all the things, but also it's just really great for climbing. So you'll see behind me, we do a lot of climbing on this, and I love having kind of a ladder to climb on. So this is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. We could put harness up here, we could put it over a treadmill. We have a great folding treadmill. I actually posted that today. If you saw that video, it's a folding treadmill, and Brittany and Kim have put it up the wall to have somebody walking on the wall. It was a graded exposure for CRPS. So here we are. We'll be moving in tomorrow morning, West LA, and we'll be starting up Monday morning with all of our classes and therapy and sessions all right here, all in our new space in West LA. I hope to see you tomorrow in our vestibular migraine webinar, and I hope you also have a really wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining me today.